John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I wanted to share with you some of my budget knives from my collection and just some of my thoughts about budget knives and where they fit in knife collecting. This is not a new video. Many people have made videos about budget knives, but I just wanted to share a few from my collection and some of my thoughts. I've been collecting Ozark Trail knives. Ozark Trail is a Walmart brand of knife. For years, for a couple years here, I've had several models, and I've got some of them examples here out on the table, and then I have some that are a little more higher end budget knives, I guess you could say, a little bit more expensive, if you will, and some of those on the table. And I wanted to kind of talk about how thoughts about some of these and how they fit into knife collecting, and from my perspective. So just to start out here, Ozark Trail. They have been making knives, and there's some people that think that possibly Camillus is making these knives for Walmart. But this is an example. It's the green knife, I think, and this was $4. And you know, for someone that can't afford even $20, $30, $40, $50 for a knife, and especially not over $100, this is a pretty good option. And I really like this particular model. I've kept it in my collection. I've traded off a lot of Ozark Trails over the last couple of years for other models, and but I've kept this one because I think it's a really great example. This came out within the last year or two, and again, I don't know what the name is. Their names are kind of weird and very generic, but it is on ball bearings, believe it or not. And the action for this $5 knife is amazing. We don't know what the steel is. I'm not sure what it is, and this one's a little bit off center, but hey, for $5 and the action and the fidgetability of this knife, I'll take it. It's got this kind of rubberized handle. I really like that. They even have made traditionals. Here's a slip joint, and you know, I'm not really seeing too many gaps there. You open it, it's sharp, no play really. It's got good snap. It has two blades, as you can see there. I mean, I can't argue too much for $5 for a slip joint. You're looking for an inexpensive gift to give somebody, and they're not really a knife collector and they're just starting. I think it's a good choice. I mean, I just can't argue with it. Same thing with this lockback. It's one of the newer, or one of the older models that they've had. Of course, a lot of these you can't get anymore because they change them every year. They have all new models. But this lockback, I just also think it's just a good looking knife, and it was $4. I mean, I just can't argue with this. It has its place in knife collecting. These ultra budget, they're not going to hold up like a Benchmade or like a Case or, you know, something like that, but they have their place. Kicking up just a little bit in price to $11, this is the Kershaw Hotwire. It is a Walmart exclusive brand made by Kershaw, and it's a China-made knife. I don't know, I can't remember what the steel is. I think it might be 7CR or something like that, but it's a speed assist opening mechanism, and tip up carry, and just a great everyday knife. I mean, I carried this for a couple months. I just really think this is at $11, and I think you can still get that one. And of course, if you're talking budget, we have to mention Opinel, and they've been around, you know, for over 100 years, and it's a locking knife. It is probably some sort of Sandvik stainless. This is the Inox. This is actually about a $17 knife. It's a number 6. It has the olive wood handle, and you just can't beat this as a budget knife. So just a little more expensive, and you get an Opinel. And yeah, it doesn't have a pocket clip. It's a little bit hard to carry if you don't like the bulk in your pocket, but you can't beat it. You just can't. I'm going to come back to Victorinox in a minute. I did want to mention once again, this was in another video, but CRKT Squid, 8CR13 MOV, steel, about $20. This is a tank of a knife for 20 bucks. So, you know, there's some choices for people at all budget levels here, even within the budget realm of knives and those options. And I just think this is a really great one that I've used, and I even used it even this week at work. And what a tank. I've renewed my appreciation for that particular knife. And for $25, AUS-8, you can get D2 steel for this too. I mean, a little more expensive. You can get D2 steel. This is the Ontario Rat 2. And 4-way positionable pocket clip, phosphor bronze washers, and just great action for a $25 knife. So, you know, no play. It's just incredible for $25. I know why people like this. And there are other options. When you get to the $50 level, I believe there are some really great options with even better steels. But, you know, when you think about budget and you're looking for a knife and you're looking for something just to carry every day, I have a hard time not just going with the Victorinox. This is the Tinker. It was $20. It has this nice main blade. It has the opening layer, of course. It has the spare blade. It has the 2 pick and tweezers, of course, and the Phillips and the pin right there, and even an awl. Now, if you're looking for more functionality and you're looking for good value, I'm not sure you can do much better than a Victorinox, and especially the Tinker. And there are probably other models too that would fit in that category. But I think budget knives have their place in knife collecting. I think they're great for those of us, and I was one of them, that, you know, you were first starting out collecting knives, and you don't have a lot of money to spend in a big budget. It gets you going. It's fun. There are new models all the time, and I'm a fan. So I just wanted to share some of my favorites, and thank you for watching.